Hey, this is Rome. In this video, we are at Greenwell Farms in Kealakekua on the Big Island of Hawaii. This is an awesome coffee farm that we're going to go check out. Right now is the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival. I thought this would be a good stop to come check out where the coffee comes from. Maybe we can get a look around. So let's get started. This is going to be awesome. In this part of the video, we're here with Nate. He's going to give us a tour and tell us about Greenwell Farms.
Aloha, Rome Creative World. My name is Nate here at Greenwell Farms. We're celebrating the Kona Coffee Festival, which is an almost 2-week long celebration of history and tradition in creating coffee here in the historic Kailua Kona district. We do seed to cup tours like here at Greenwell, but also what you're going to find is that we have a coffee recipe contest where folks can bake goods with coffee. There are also several other farms who are going to offer barista training, tours around their farm. There's also pick your own coffee experiences. We also are going to have certain events that are based around more Polynesian culture. Like tomorrow is the Ho'olaulea, where there's going to be traditional leis on display. There's going to be food trucks and local Hawaiian music. So when you think of the Kona Coffee Festival, you can think of, it's a lot about coffee, but it's also a lot about the tradition and culture of Kona. We have a website. It is konacoffeefestival.com, and they will have more information posted on there. We still have events for the next few days. If you ain't got nothing to do, please come on down. My friend here and I are about to go tour our farm. It's going to take about 90 minutes. We're hoping that the rain won't be too much of a factor. We're going to talk about everything from roasting to growing to drinking coffee. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Aloha. I know it is the seed to cup coffee tour, but along our way, we're going to see other fruit trees, flowers, and oddities. Okay, it's not going to be just coffee. This farm sports over 40 different types of fruits. I'm going to try to show you as many of those as I can today. And I think a great place before we dive into the whole coffee side of things, let's start with where we are. Avocados. Anybody here a fan of avocados? Right? How could you not be? For the avocado lover, you may be pleased to know that in Hawaii are well over 200 varieties of avocado. 14 of those varieties are on this farm, and just to kind of like prove it, I can show you 3 different types from where you are sitting and standing. Starting with the ones we can see very easily today. This is the Charwill avocado. If anybody tells you that there are better avocados than Charwill avocados, they are lying to you and you need better friends. They are the most buttery and smooth avocado that I've ever had in my life. They are a local favorite. Ask any local what their favorite avocado is. 9 times out of 10, I bet you they're going to tell you it is the Charwill avocado. There are no avocados on this tree behind us here. However, that is a bacon avocado tree. Bacon avocado, of course, contains no actual bacon. I have checked several times. What a world that would be. Then you have that tree right there before the bridge. Now, you might see an avocado or two up on there. However, that is a Yamagata avocado. Yamagata avocado is different in that instead of turning light green, dark green, or maybe black when the avocados turn ripe and are ready to come down, they will turn purple when they're ready to come off the tree. I know, purple avocados, who knew? All right, we're going to dive in deeper to avocados a little bit further into our tour. For now, let's get the train rolling on coffee. Now, I think it's pretty special that Greenwell Farms hosts a few dozen seed to cup tours every year for the Kona Coffee Festival. The Greenwell Farms is often mistaken for being like the largest coffee farm in Kona or the oldest coffee farm in Kona. We're technically neither of those things. What we are famous for is the fact that our founder, Henry Greenwell, is the guy who started the Kona coffee industry. Henry founded this farm in 1850. And before Henry came along, not too many folks outside of Hawaii knew about Kona coffee, that it was a thing, that it existed, or that it was even good. Bless you. Henry changed all of that. Bless you. That's all you get, though. Henry changed all of that in 1873 when he took a batch of his processed and roasted coffee to the Vienna World's Fair. And it was there at the World's Fair that he submitted that coffee to an expose. Almost needless to say, Henry's coffee did very well at that expose. Everybody loved Henry's coffee. They went crazy for it. They loved his coffee so much that Henry was issued a certificate of excellence for how good that coffee was. That is how the word about Kona coffee made it out of Hawaii and onto the world stage. Now, why didn't they know about Kona coffee before Henry came along? It's simply because Kona coffee was still quite a young concept. The first coffee tree didn't come to this island until 1828. It hadn't even been 50 years at that point. Okay. And you know what? We still have a copy of that certificate of excellence. It hangs in a glass case down in our office, 200 yards away from where you're standing. There's even a copy of it posted on the internet on our website if you wanted to check it out sometime. Okay. If you needed further evidence as to what I'm saying about Henry is true or not, you have trust issues. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, maybe. I don't know you. With that being said, my main goal today is to walk you through the process of how we produce coffee on this farm. The funny thing about that process is that we are going to start it in reverse, meaning we are going to start with the actual roasting of our coffee before we dive into the other parts of production. Is that okay with you guys? Amazing. Let's start to make our way up this driveway. We're going to head towards that white building, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what it means to be a 100% Kona coffee.
we just got done with a tour at Greenwell Farms on the Big Island of Hawaii. I met Ellie on the tour. Ellie has a YouTube channel as
Yes.
well. And
Mhm.
introduce yourself, Ellie.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ellie Grace. I'm from Japan, and I have a YouTube channel, Elegance Eikaiwa, just Elegance English. So I teach, mostly to 50s and 60s women in Japan who really wants to learn English. And so this is really a great introduction to my students too. Yeah, the tours and everything.
Well, it was a really cool tour. It was
Mhm.
about 90 minutes long. We
Mhm.
had a really cool gentleman by the name of Nate that was
Yes.
showing us around.
Mhm.
What was something that stuck out to you that you thought was interesting that you didn't know about?
Yeah, but I never knew that how the coffee was processed, and then just in front of us, come in front of like this in coffee. Yeah, and from the coffee beans, from how to plant it, how to grind it, and then roast it, and then heat it. It's just amazing. Yeah, process I learned.
Something that I was very interested to hear, and I was unaware of, with this is actually a local processing facility for local farms as well. So if someone doesn't have the processing equipment that it takes to process coffee, they can actually bring it here and have it done for them,
Mm-hmm.
which was I thought, as far as a
Yeah.
community location, is very very cool.
Mm-hmm. So how Kona is produced and so well known,
Yeah.
how well known, how they really preserve all the plants, and how they're so proud of
Yeah.
producing all the
Yeah.
coffee beans and everything. Yeah.
It's a very high standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much high standards. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to
Okay,
meet you.
Okay. Very good.
And if check out her YouTube channel,
Yes.
you'll be very happy.
Okay.
All right, Ellie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a mahalo.
Mahalo.
You guys have contact info, like you have social media at Greenwell?
Yeah. Greenwell Farms. You can find us on Instagram or on Facebook. You can leave us a review on Yelp or on Google. We just got 4 years in a row best farm tour in all of Hawaii. You can find us on TripAdvisor as well.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for the tour, and thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome, brother.
Sweet.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I wanted to thank Nate for showing us around and giving us an introduction to the operation. I had a great time. I had a great time meeting everybody and learning about the coffee farm. If you liked the video, make sure and subscribe. And if you're on the Big Island, come check this place out. It's really cool. They're really informative. They're really nice, and they have awesome coffee. I'm going to leave all the contact details in the description of the video. And once again, if you like the video, make sure and subscribe. And most importantly, have a great day.